So I just did half of the episode to a camera that wasn't even on, but now it's on, so we're okay. Hi, how are you doing? Glad you're here. Welcome to my vlog where I talk about how it is being a musician, living abroad, a struggling musician, and how fun it is. And yeah, so I hope you're doing okay. As you can see from my jumper, winter has come, and it's been raining all week, but it's okay because I'm going home tomorrow. How excited is it? I try to go home once a year at least, so I'm really excited, and I feel, you know, it's weird going home. I don't know, other people who live abroad may feel the same way. Going home after a really long time, you're not going home. It's like talking to this friend you haven't been talking to in ages, and when you start talking to them, it's like nothing has changed, everything is back to usual. So it's kind of like that. It's like I'm home. It's like, yeah, like nothing has changed, but obviously a lot of things has changed. So two of the immediate things you see, one is children. If it's my niece and nephew, if it's other people, my cousins' children, if it's my friends like nephews and nieces, they just, I don't know, I left when they were babies, and now they're actual people who speak and talk and have opinions and have their own personalities, which is weird because like I left you and you crawled, and now you're running around and speaking. The other thing are buildings. If I go to a place I grew up in and I'm really used to it being a certain way, and suddenly like, what, there was a whole building there. When did you have time to do that? Like, in a year I wasn't here, so it makes sense, but still it feels weird. Also, going once a year, it kind of feels like a time capsule, because I go there and I think, where was I last time I was here? What was my situation? Last time I was there, I just finished uni. I was absolutely terrified about how life's gonna be from now on. I needed to find a job. I needed to just find my steps back to life. Because the reason I went to the UK, what I said, was for uni. So the main question was like, so what's happening now? Are you coming back home? And obviously my my wish is to stay here, please, UK government. So yeah. And also it's kind of like a time, like you think, where am I gonna be? What's gonna happen to me next time I'm gonna be there? When you leave and you say goodbye to everyone at the end, it's like, I know I'm gonna be back, but when and what situation it's gonna be. So yeah, and also it's kind of time capsule for my friends in a way, because for example, last time I was home, one of my friends just started dating some guy, and now they're living together. How insane is that? It's amazing to see how they shift, obviously, like relationship wise, work wise, personality wise, how they change, how life changed them. And obviously I'm aware of the changes. I do speak to them and stuff, but see that with my own eyes, like see how the year has changed them physically as well, and personality wise, it's great. And it makes me think about how we are, like, as a group of friends, we all started together at the same high school and the same opportunities, and how we all went to different directions in life and evolved to different kind of people. And I love seeing that, and I feel fortunate to have the possibility to have this kind of view on people's life, like once a year. And other things that happened to me the past week. I released a song. You already know it from my last episode of the blog, because I'm so organized. I wrote this. I heard that if you write your goals, you are more, like, the chances of you to achieve them are bigger. So I wrote my goal of to be more consistent with my vlog, because I need some tough love, Ofir. You need to become more consistent, and I'm gonna be more consistent. So I released a song, And I think last episode I said I'm going to talk about what it means to, I think, to musicians, to indie musicians to release songs, but I'm not going to do it today because it's deep and don't want to talk about it today. And tell me if you want to hear about it. I'm going to talk about it no matter what, but I want to hear your opinions. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you want to hear. To release a song, I'll say with a few sentences. First of all, it's to be a content machine. Your whole life surrounded around marketing and social media, every day posting on TikTok, every other day on Instagram. It's also researching what the trends, how you should work with the algorithm, with the different, social media apps, and every social media guru says something different, which is fun. And also sending the song, if it's to radios, to playlists, to magazines, to blogs, to everyone, like, this is my song, it's good, listen to it, and post it on your thing. And 90% of the time it's a no, but you can't give up. You still need to send and hope that some of the no's will change to yes, or will be yes eventually. Because it's kind of, it tests your love to your song. It's weird to release a song, because obviously this specific song I wrote when I was still living back home, when I was 20, like 6 years ago. I wrote the song, and the song went through a lot of changes. I wrote it just for fun, but then I played it to my friend and to Jake, and because he wanted to do like a project, and I offered him one of like this song, and he was like, "Wow, that's actually a cool song. Maybe we should do it, the band." And then I brought it to the band, and then the band played it, and then my producer heard it, and he was like, "Oh," and was like, "Okay, yeah, maybe we can work on it." And then I worked it with my producer. So like 6 years after, I released it. So obviously, after 6 years, you don't have the same excitement for the song as much as you did at the beginning. But I still have that song, and I'm going to talk about that specific song, because obviously each song comes from very deep place that I hope people can resonate with and they can find relatable, because that's the whole what it's all about. Yeah, my friends invited me to this art gallery. They had a gig they first of all, listen to their music, Dream Park. They're amazing. And they played in this gallery, and wow, I felt someone is giving me like a window to like a lifestyle that I knew existed, but I never seen up close. It was interesting. It felt like, I don't know if you watched How I Met Your Mother, like one of the like references I can think about, one of the episodes, Lily was working as an art collector, and Marshall is joining her for one of the art galleries, and he is so lost there. He doesn't know how to talk to people and what subjects to talk about. He talk about the Ninja Turtles, and it's kind of like the same vibe at the beginning. Although I need to, because most of the people there are art collectors, and that's their life. For them it's like they've been to other nights like that, of like talking to artists that have their art in like those kind of art galleries, and champagne and I don't know, shellfish and gifts, and cool music and stuff like that. And for me, obviously, it's my first, maybe only night when I was going to an event like this. And there, I was like, okay, what can I talk to people? Because we were waiting to the toilet. There was a big line to the toilet, and I started talking to a few people that were waiting with me. And thank God for my mom. She's also an artist, an amazing one. And one of the things, an artist, each time we went to a museum together, she explained to me about stuff about art that I could, like about paintings or sculptures that I couldn't see and I didn't notice otherwise. We had an amazing conversation with really interesting people. It's just those kind of people that I never had a real interaction with before. And it was a unique night, and a great unique night. It was just a unique night that I just, like I said, it gave me a window to a lifestyle that I never, I don't know, felt in. And I like that I had only a glimpse. That's what makes the night even more special. And I don't feel consistently, I would really enjoy it night after night. But it was interesting. It was fun. It was cool. I think, okay, I'm gonna raise a challenge for myself. I'm gonna do busking someday. I don't put a time limit yet. I know you should, when you challenge yourself, you need to put a time limit. But I always wanted to do that since I moved here. Actually, even before that, I wanted to do busking because I know a lot of musicians who got discovered from busking, and it's just because it's fun and a bit of change and stuff, but like money change. But I'm always like, I'm really scared. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know the people I'm gonna meet while busking. I don't know if I'm doing it right. And doing things for the first time always like kind of scares me as well. But also I hate when not doing stuff just because I'm scared. As you notice, if I'm scared of something, I'm gonna do it because I hate being scared and not doing it because I'm scared. So I'm gonna challenge myself, and I'm gonna share with you my challenge. Hopefully, because now I'm like, now that I say it, you're gonna keep me aware that I need to do it. So maybe when I'm back, I don't know if when I'm back, because then it's Christmas seasons. I hate singing Christmas songs. I love Christmas. It's a cool vibe. But something with Christmas songs, I don't know. For me, they're all, I don't know. Maybe some of you love Christmas songs very much. I don't want to offend you. It's just for me. They're great. They're awesome. But I'm not going to sing them. So maybe after Christmas season. And yeah, go stream my song because I worked really hard on it, and it's great. Also, not just because I worked hard, because it's a good song. Too Much is a great song. Thank you for staying with me, for listening. I'm serious about what I said before. If you have questions, I don't know, if you saw all my videos, or if you just came across this video and you have a question really to a person who left her life behind to achieve her dream of being a musician abroad and still working towards it. If you have questions about that or anything, just want to talk about life, because it's fun being philosophical and stuff, let me know. You can ask stuff. And see you next episode.